It all starts in the dark. First the dark, and then the light, like every movie. It starts in the dark. It means some dramatic intro is going to happen. Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? So this is it, finally. Alienware 25-inch, 240 hertz monitor with 1 millisecond response time. So let's go ahead and let's do some tests. Let's talk about it, shall we? So first thing first, this is a G-Sync monitor. They do have a FreeSync monitor. It's $500. This is $600. I was able to get this monitor dirt cheap. I'll tell you some other time about that, but that video, it's for some other time, not for this time. And it also has a 1 millisecond response time. It's a TN panel, and this TN panel has 400 nits, which is more than enough for you to really enjoy that brightness. Now, what's the purpose of this monitor? I think this is the important part that I want to talk about. The main purpose of this monitor is for those of you who are gamers. You know, if you're somebody who's competing out there and needs that performance, needs that 1 millisecond response time, well, guess what? This monitor is going to be it. What's also cool about this monitor, there is a frame counter that you can select, and you can leave it on the top left corner. You also have the G-Sync indicator that lets you know that you have a G-Sync on. And the buttons are very easy to navigate. They're right over here. You can select very easily to see your presets modes on your FPS, your dark stabilizer. What the dark stabilizer basically is, it's the for you to adjust the black digital levels, so that way you can see the enemy in the dark a little bit better. It's right here, as you can see it. You can adjust it however you want. I leave it usually on 2. You also have many different presets that you can choose from. You can choose FPS, RTS, RPG, Game 1, Game 2, Game 3, Comfort View. I usually go with the FPS. That's the one that I select. I leave my Alienware brightness and contrast at 75%. I think that's the best. And it's pretty darn good for a TN panel. I really didn't expect the color to look this good for a TN panel, because usually with a TN panel, when you move left and right, it shifts color. Now, that can happen here too, but only if you are like going down below, like if you're watching from below, like this. That's when the color shifts. But no one's going to be watching it from below like that. But you can still move an angle like this, and you're going to be great. Now, I have 2 of these monitors, which I'm going to test my AMD. Not my AMD, I'm sorry. My Dell Inspiron computer that I have, which is down here below. And then, of course, I have my Alienware, which is right over here. And, of course, on the top, this is a FreeSync monitor, which is a 50-inch ultra-wide. That's for the special occasion, which I'm going to use with the my 5700 graphics cards. But let's do a test. I know you guys want me to do some tests, so let's do some tests. Let's do that. One more thing. Do any of you really care about the lighting in the back? You can set up the lighting in the back however you want. But does anybody really care about that? I honestly don't care about the lighting and cosmetics and all that. That's. But anyway, it's there. It's only available on the G-Sync monitor. Not that it's a big deal, but anyway, there you have it. All right, so here we go. You can see the frame counter right here on the top left. It's 150, 160 frames per second, and it's going to go higher once we go into a game, once we start the game. And you will see just how smooth this really is, man. This is really the smoothest experience. I mean, it's just bananas how smooth this is. I mean, it's Here's a question: do I really need 240 hertz? I don't know, man. I really don't know. Because yes, it's smooth. Yes, it's great. There's no tearing. The G-Sync it's on. But I think this is maybe too fast. I feel more comfortable with 120 hertz. 240 hertz is just really, you really have to be slowly moving. You can be like moving really fast. You really got to be like adjusting yourself. You can. I mean, I'm getting a vertigo. I'm getting a headache just like moving this fast. And the response time is just super great, man. But this is perfect for games like this. This is what you want for a game like this. Now, please keep in mind this is a TN panel, so you might see a little bit of a color shift here. That's something that you are going to see. Now, if I move the camera to the center, then you're not going to see that anymore. So that only happens if I am, moving all the way to the left. But yeah, man, this is fast. This is like super, super fast. And I think you guys, for those of you who want the performance, who need the performance, who need the to run Black Ops 4, Call of Duty, or PUBG, Fortnite, any of these first-person shooter competitive games, this is gonna be a godsend. This is the reason why Ninja's using this monitor, but it's really for competitive people. If you're not competitive, I'm not competitive. I'm not even a hardcore esport gamer guy. I'm just like a regular dude. So I suck at Call of Duty, but I can see why you would want this kind of a performance for games like this. I can easily see why would you want that. And there's no question about it. My first look at 240 hertz, I feel that it's a bit fast. I really feel that it's a bit fast. Well, the internet connection's going off. That's great. I don't know if I like it. I'll be honest with you guys. In my honest opinion, I don't know if I like 240 hertz that much. I think it's too fast. In my opinion, I think it's really too fast. It gets so fast that sometimes on a 25-inch, you can't even see what's going on. I think 240 hertz on a triple monitor would be a great idea. But on a 25-inch, you really have to sit really close to see what's going on because it's so fast. Now, running this on a triple monitor, I don't know what kind of performance you would get, but I'm gonna try to see, like on dual monitor, like on two monitors, what kind of performance do you get. So that's what I'm gonna try to do next. But my first impressions are pretty darn good. It is the colors on this monitor for a TN panel are actually pretty good, and that 400 nits definitely helps vibrancy of the colors. But remember, I wouldn't say that this monitor, this TN panel, it's good for triple monitors. As long as you keep them all in one line, but I don't think you should use triple monitors for TN panel. Only something other than the twisted pneumatic. Like a VA panel, I would say it's perfect for triple monitors. But this is my first impressions. My first impressions are, look, 240 hertz is not for everyone. I personally think, yeah, there's a benefit to it. The G-Sync in 1 millisecond response time definitely helps for competitors who want to be a competitor. But I still feel that it's so fast. It's too fast. And sometimes you get a headache when it's just so fast like this. But anyway, this is just my first impressions. I'll do some more tests.